about this. But before now, we're gonna go into the second segment, which is the music segment. You know, that's what we do here on Views from Paulys podcast. We cover music, entertainment, and culture. That's the main thing. And we're talking about the new singles that I've listened to that I really love, and a couple of albums that have come through that I really love this past week, or rather this past month, because I didn't release the last couple of weeks. I apologize for that. But yeah, so right now the music break thing, we got the good kind of music today. We got Bnxn and Asake finally linking up on Eja Meja. That's a track, bro. The first official collab between Bnxn and Asake. You know, it's a smooth, laid back Afrobeat vibe with a high quick drum intensity. You know, and then the saxophone opening, like, ooh, production is smooth, boy. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, both of them sound really, really good. Like Asake and Bnxn, you know, both got vocals. So, and having that mix was really, really nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the visuals is clear. You know, intimate dinner vibes with, you know, vintage aesthetics and pure steez. Their daddy. You get me? Go check it out. Tell me what you think. You know, Bnxn said it's a reminder to enjoy life and stay present. Asake's Yoruba's cadence sliding under Bnxn's mellow flow, you know, as it was so sweet. It was absolute magic, I'm not gonna lie. You know, this is the kind of record that just lives on playlists for months, and you just keep going back to it and listen to it every single time. No forced energy, just two hit makers doing the thing that they do best, bro. Best video. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a banger. Shout out to the production and beautiful blend. Shout out to Bnxn. Shout out to Asake for killing it on the track, doing the amazing thing. You guys, let me know who ate on this track. Who ate more on this track, Bnxn or Asake? You know, drop a comment. Let me know in the comment section if you listen to it and what you think about it. And if you actually listen to that Bnxn's album with this great producer, I've forgotten his name, but you guys let me know where he had outside. Bnxn has been coming back to back. His hits has been on point, and with this new hit now with Asake, I love it. So you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Then going into the OBO, Oriade, Davido, my boy, big ups OBO. You know, man, Davido just announced on July 31st that he was dropping his 6th studio album, Oriadé. You get me? He's dropping it. It's a 13-track album, the shortest of his career so far. The previous one was 17. The title means destiny/path in Yoruba. He said he wanted to go back to his roots after the English titled albums he's had, which is fair because I think when before he dropped his hit single If, he had been doing a lot of foreign music. Obviously, he had come with Davido and he was hot. And he started doing a lot of foreign themed songs. But then he went back to his African roots and he dropped If, and that was his next big thing. So the fact that he's come and he's done Oriade, just like what happened with him for If, I feel it might actually happen with Oriade again. You guys let me know what you think about the album if you listen to it. I like it. I like the songs he's dropped on it so far. He features Black Sherif, Aya Nakamura, Leon Thomas, Mayokun, Fola, Lona, Namdi, what's the young man's name? Namdi Odom 11 and Jazz World and GLCJ. These are the features that he has on the album. And Namdi Odom 11 is a really song you guys should listen to. He's a new breakout star, and I'm really excited about what he has to offer. So actually he's on the track with Davido on the album Gimme Dat Ting, Namdi Odom 11. Really, really dope song. He's one of the youngest, just like Mavo. I'm really excited to see like Whiskey carried the Mavo and Davido has carried Namdi Odom. It's actually really dope, and they're both doing their thing. So I'm so excited about it. I'm really happy to see the OGs bringing up the youngest, and the youngest are actually making bangers as well. So it's actually beautiful to see. Like I said, OBO dropped 2 singles from this album. I'm talking about Oriade. They Give Me That Ting with NO11, which is Namdi Odom 11, which is a pure club banger. Afrobeat meets Amapiano, and you know that was really nice. We're not really on the Amapiano's essay thing, but Amapiano Niger thing. You get me? That's a takeover. But yeah, and the official video is a smash summer anthem energy, no doubt. And then we have the second single, which actually was prior to this, Give Me That Ting, which is I Know Who I Be, with the South African pair. It was a reflective vibe. You know, people think People, you people have gone mad thinking your story is my story. That's what Davido is basically saying. You know, he's letting you know, look, he knows who he is, he appreciates who he is and what he's grown into, and he's not gonna deny who he is. You get me? So I really mess with OBO, man. This album like is gonna be sick. I'm not gonna lie. And then just keep on OBO, man. I don't know if he did this just to push the album and push the algorithm for it, but you know, the man went on live stream with Dave Roll and said his wife handles all his finances because he's a very reckless spender. I can understand. Davido says he spends roughly between 200 to 300k dollars a month on himself in Nigeria. I'm not talking about his wife, his kids, or nothing. So you can definitely understand why the man is smart enough to say, look here, I know I'm not that good holding money. Let me just give the person I love, the woman who I trust, who I've found my better half in, to run this thing because she's trustworthy. You get me? And a lot of man them might be like, nah, why am I going to let a woman handle my finances? Bro, I'll tell you guys from personal experience, yeah. When I was earning real good in my foreign remote work, my girl handled 60% of my pay, boy. Like, once it came in, I'm single now, by the way, just saying. Just giving you guys a story. But you know, once the money came in, she'd be like, look, 60% is going straight to your savings and investments, and that's what she was doing. And even like, I'll push her to 60%, then I was still handling the 40%, could do what I wanted to do, but still make sure I was taking care of her out of the 40%. She didn't need it, but that's what a man should do. So if a man, I believe if a man has met his better half, a woman who he trusts and loves completely, she's going to handle, if not everything about him, if not everything, especially his finances. So big ups OBO. This is a lot of growth. This shows a lot of growth to me. You get me, a lot of maturity. But you guys let me know, is this maturity or just smart delegation? A man who's like, yeah, I know about being smart, I'm not mature about being smart. Let me know. And a lot of men will never admit it. You know, a lot of men will never admit that. So you guys let me know, is this maturity or is it just smart delegation? Also, 300k a month to 300k monthly personal burn rate. That lifestyle is actually quite different. You get me? But at least he's self-aware enough to you to hand the keys to Choma, like, look, baby girl, I did spend, but just make sure say they handle the back end. You get me? So you guys let me know, is this maturity or is this just smart delegation? What do you think about OBO's new album? If you listen to it, let me know what you think about it. I love the single so far that he's dropped. I love the growth and the carrying of the youngins like Namdi Odom, like I said. I love everything so far, how he stood up for Oyo people, and you know, one of his voices was able to bring them back home. I love everything about OBO. Pause. So you guys let me know what you think about the Oriadé album, what's been going on with OBO so far, and what I said about him trusting his wife with his finances. Keep me up to date, man. Let's go. Let me know. I really want to see you guys comments in the comments in the comment section. But going on to the next topic. You know, we had to do this, man. We had to do this. Going on to the next topic, you know, we had King James. What you saying, people? You get me? Meek Mill dropped Nightmares to Dreams. You get me? The official video, the reality version, part 2 energy from his hit single, the classic freestyle Dreams to Nightmares. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you get me? He dropped this new part 2 single, Nightmares to Dreams, right after LeBron James announced that he was signing with the 76ers for the next 2 years. Yo, know what I'm talking about? King James, man. King James. I'm sorry, I'm a basketball fan. I had to cover this because it's huge. You get me? It's a beautiful thing that King James is out here, you know, still viable, still valuable, you know, still setting the trends, the needle that pushes the culture. That's still King James. And why I say that is because when LeBron, 41, coming off considering retirement, signs a 2-year $8 million deal, you get me, with a player option with the Philadelphia Sixers, and then that announcement tops everything. Even his trading card, you know, becomes one of the hottest. That trading card becomes one of the hottest trading cards you can have. And one by trading cards is like, it's a thing in America where certain celebrities or sports athletes have certain cards that are made after them, and you can trade those cards, and they are very, very expensive, as crazy as they are, and they are limited edition ones as well. So the trading card where you're gonna have him in Philly, that's gonna be real. That's already crazy on his own. You get me? With what's going on with him moving to Philly, and then you have like the hype video where he had Meek Mill's original track, Nightmare, Dreams and Nightmares, which went off the chart. You get me? Because on the video where he's the announcement video where he's letting the world know on Instagram that he's moving to Philly, he was playing the Dreams and Night. He had the Dreams and Nightmare track as a soundtrack to it, where he's like dunking and all that. And you know the whole world was gassed because we know how much we love that single. And Meek Mill is obviously from Philly, so he's paying homage to Meek Mill, paying homage to Philly, and having the hottest track out of Philly played on his announcement video. So I think that was a really dope homage to Meek Mill, and that obviously led to Meek Mill dropping the part 2 of Dreams and Nightmares, which is Nightmares to Dreams, and it just ties in perfectly because at the same time the 76ers, Philadelphia 76ers, have been talking about trust the process for like a long time. They haven't won the championship since 1983. That's bare years, guys. So you can imagine that, and then they had Joel Embiid and all that, and then you have LeBron having the coming into Philly, you know, with Jaylen Brown. You got Tyrese Maxey, you got Joel Embiid, you got VJ. You know that they have a full proper team now, and then you go from they obviously Meek Mill drops a single from Nightmares to Dreams like that. It just ties in. It just ties in beautiful. I don't think you can ever pay for something like this. So I love what happened. I love the single Nightmares to Dreams. Sorry, yeah, Nightmares to Dreams. I love this. That's the part 2. I love it. I've listened to it. If you listen to it, you guys, let me know what you think about it. I love it. The beat, the cadence, the rap, lyrics, everything was on point. You can't recreate a feeling. You can't recreate history, especially when you're trying to recreate a song that has given you a feeling and made history at the same time. But then you can always try to match it, and I feel like he was able to do this with this Nightmares to Dreams because of everything that surrounded the single dropping. LeBron announcing he's moving to Philly, you know, the whole him using the original soundtrack, just Nightmares and Dreams, on the announcement video, and then that brings a whole full circle to a new song named From Nightmares to Dreams. So I feel like the whole thing around it makes the part 2 song really dope, and I love it. But you guys obviously let me know what you guys think in the comment section, because I feel like it's one of the hardest things that Meek Mill has dropped in a while. Yes, with everything, the extra sauce surrounding everything makes it perfect, but I feel like this is one of the hardest things Meek Mill has dropped in a while. And LeBron moving to Philly is a beautiful thing for me. I think it's a beautiful situation for LeBron. Finna get another ring. The King James himself, you know, mess up anyone who's got anything else to say, please. We don't care about your opinions. We're out here in Philly right now trying to try. I'm a new Philly fan, so y'all let me know how them Philly cheesesteaks, you know, tasty. That's what they call it. Yeah, I'm finna hop in Philly real soon. You get me? But still, like, is LeBron ring chasing? Y'all guys, let me know. I don't care, but I just wanna ask. I know you ain't gonna say. I just wanna ask. LeBron ring chasing, or is this a legitimate last dance that can actually deliver? I don't want to call it a last dance because he has not said it's his final year, and he's signed 2 years with a player option. So, and the way he's playing, boy, that man is playing like he's 34. Like he's 30, so he can still play for probably another 3-4 years. So, but like, I just want to ask, is this a legitimate last dance today, or is it a ring chase? And also, Philly hasn't been out of the second round since 2001. So I want you guys to understand that they've not been out of the second round since 2001 of the playoffs. So how is this a ring chase? You get me? And Meek Mill dropping the sequel right on cue. The timing is too perfect, right? That's exactly what I was saying. But you guys let me know what you think about this. The single Meek Mill just dropped with the sequel of, like I said, from Nightmares and Dreams, but now from Nightmares to Dreams. You're right, Dreams and Nightmares, now Nightmares to Dreams. Yo man, that's mad thing. Well, let me know what you guys think about it so far. I love it. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see King James in the 76ers uniform. You get me? I feel like it's going to be something really beautiful to watch. And I'm going to be up all night watching it, definitely, all the way from Nigeria out here. If you, NBA, you're finna get me out for a game now, you know. When LeBron makes it to the finals, help my brother, help me. Put me in the finals, bro. I want to watch LeBron in the finals, bro. That's all I ask for NBA. Adam Silver, that's all I'm asking for. Come on, man. Well, yeah. Let me know what you guys think so far about everything and how excited you are. If you're as excited as I am about LeBron hopping in Philly, and about Meek Mill's new single. I feel like this is a good platform for Meek Mill to come back from, with this single that he's dropped again, the part 2, the sequel, and then probably drop 1 or 2 more hot singles and drop an album, and he can probably come back with it as a good artist, riding in the same way, and fall back in the algorithm. But you guys let me know if you think I'm right or if you think I'm wrong. But then going on to the